Consumer Electronic Show atau CES kembali berlangsung di Las Vegas, negara bagian Nevada. Ini adalah pameran akbar yang mengawali peluncuran produk-produk elektronik terbaru sepanjang tahun. CES akhirnya berlangsung terbatas hanya 3 hari, bukan 4 hari seperti rencana semula, dengan ketidakhadiran sejumlah perusahaan besar seperti Google, Facebook, dan Microsoft.
Big companies pulling out of CES makes a lot of sense because we come here to listen to them project what's going to happen for the rest of the year. So big companies come and they make these big statements, but we can actually watch that virtually and not lose a lot. But CES at its core is a trade show where companies come to present themselves to the world. Right? Small companies do that, medium-sized companies do that, but for a lot of, especially American companies, this is where you come in order to find the venture capital, to meet the journalists, to tell the stories in order to find that money. And a lot of that is difficult to do virtually because the signal to stories ratio is just too high online.
Memang perusahaan kecil dan menengah dan juga perusahaan rintisan yang tetap banyak memadati ruang pameran CES.
Well, of course, we do lots of online shows and online meetings, but there is nothing like meeting in person and feeling that human chemistry.
CES is the biggest tech event of the year, and it's usually where we hear the biggest announcements from the biggest names and have all of these companies come together. With so many major players pulling out, you can really feel that CES isn't going to be what we had hoped it would be.
Sebelum pandemi, yaitu pada CES 2020, acara ini dihadiri 170.000 orang. Peserta kali ini jauh lebih sedikit. Belum pulihnya mimbar untuk bertemu secara tatap muka seperti CES ini menjadi salah satu persoalan yang mengganjal pengembangan produk baru dalam sektor teknologi. Satu lagi yang juga terus mengancam adalah keterbatasan chip semikonduktor yang membuat pengembangan produk mulai prototip hingga barang jadi menjadi semakin mahal, semakin lama, dan semakin sulit. Keterbatasan inilah menurut penyelenggara yang lebih mengemuka.
Not only the chip shortage, but the whole distribution chain is, in my view, I think probably produced more cancellations of exhibitors than anything having to do with COVID at this point. We've heard from exhibitors that are not participating because they just can't get their product, they can't get their prototypes together, things like that. And that's definitely been an issue. It's I think people are more optimistic 6 months ago when we did our first set of research than they were 6 months later. So it's an overhang for the industry.
Konsultan Deloitte memperkirakan keterbatasan chip bisa berlanjut sepanjang 2022. Chip dibutuhkan berbagai perangkat elektronik, mulai ponsel pintar, konsol video game, hingga mobil. Dari Washington DC, Nova Purbadi dan tim VOA.